Pisces, how are you? Let's do a reading for your current energies, shall we? As always, please take what works, leave what doesn't. We all know who we are in this story. So I sure appreciate you guys. I really do. Hit that like button. Help me out. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. It really makes a difference to my channel, and I would love to see my channel continue to grow. So let's see what's going on for all my fishies for the next 7 to 10 days. Grateful, thankful for the messages. Always. All right, fishies, let's see what's going on. Pisces, what's going on for the next 7 to 10 days? All right, we got the Queen of Pentacles coming out by the 7 of Pentacles reversed. So, you know, there's a situation that I feel you are dealing with someone where, you know, you're tired of putting energy into it. It's just not working. This could be a partnership that you aligned yourself with. We do have the Queen of Swords coming in here reversed. She's very difficult. She's upside down. She's not happy. You can't make her happy. She knows everything. You can't tell her anything. You know, and I think, you know, you have tried. I think you have tried to make amends. I think you have tried to, you know, compromise. You know, there's this level of like, you've done the best you can, you know, but it's just not working. And I think at this point, you are ready to just kind of call it quits. You're not going to keep putting energy into, you know, a situation with someone that, you know, you're struggling with. I mean, you truly are. You know, and here we have the Lover's card that is above you, which could indicate that partnership. And below you, we have the Emperor reversed, you know. So I'm feeling like you're dealing with someone who, you know, they like to have all the control. They want to have all the pull. They want to have all the say. They want to do, it's always my way. And it doesn't have to be two women. It could be a man, female. You know who the person is that I'm talking about. All right. And I just feel as if, you know, you have been guarded. You have tried to make things work. You've tried to, you know, do what you can, you know, to, you know, compromise, like I said. And it's just not happening. So here we have the Three of Pentacles also coming in reverse. So I feel like it's a partnership, you know, on some business level. And, you know, and it doesn't have to be. It could also be, you know, around, you know, a home, because we have the Ten of Cups also coming in here reversed. You know, so whether it is around, you know, your partner that you are married to, or this is even a partnership that you are in business with, you know, you could be, you know, you and your person could be married and have a business, which makes it all the more complicated, right? But I feel as if it's just not working, you know, and it's just like, you're done. I mean, I really feel like you have done everything you can. Here you are with the Nine of Wands. You've been through it all. I mean, you've tried to make this work. You've tried to make this happen. But at this point, you know, you're just not seeing how this is going to be able to continue. And somebody's got to pull the plug, and I think it's going to be you. All right, because I feel as if, you know, you want a fresh new start. Maybe you want to branch out off on your own, because a lot of times when I do see the Three of Pentacles come in reverse, this could be like, I don't want to work with someone else. I don't want to work with people. I want to do this by myself. And here we have this page come on up. And the page, you know, this is, you know, one person with a focus of like, you know, I think I want to do this my way. I think I want to do this on my own. I want to see whether or not I can do it with myself. I don't need to have a partnership in the direction that I want to go in. And you have a really good, bright idea, right, Pisces? And this is how you want it to work. And this is how you want it to go. And our final outcome here is that of the Fool. All right. So again, I feel as if you are really willing to like move on your own, take a chance, go in the direction you want to go in, you know, and start fresh, you know, and have a new lease on your life that isn't, you know, involved in some kind of a partnership. Now, I don't think this Emperor down here, this energy, they're very happy with it because, you know, this is somebody who, they are the ones that decide when things are going to happen, not you. But, you know, listen, you're not happy. I'm not happy in this relationship. I'm not happy in this partnership. I'm not happy, and I don't want to put any more energy into it. I mean, that's what this Seven of Pentacles is saying. So at this point, you know, you are really ready to branch out and go and take a chance on life, right? Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. We do have the Page of Wands coming in here reversed, and it also has the Nine of Swords sitting here with it. don't let somebody, you know, kind of make you feel guilty because you want to let go of a partnership. You know, listen, the two of you went into this together, you know, but it's not happy. It's not working for the family. It's not working for me. It's not working at on any level. And here, you know, we've got, again, you being independent. I think, you know, Pisces, you're at that point where you want to try it on your own. You want to see if you can, you know, go in a direction by yourself and make it work, you know, but I feel like, you know, this emperor here is trying to tell you otherwise, like, oh no, it's never going to work, you know, you're going to sink, you know, guilting you on every level that you can't do it on your own. But, you know, there's that intuitive side of you that says, I sure can. And I'm not going to continue to give a lot of energy into this, you know, relationship, partnership, whatever it is, you know, and try to make it work when it's just not. And after trying over and over and over and over again and going through it, I mean, you have hung in there, Pisces. It's just not working, you know. And I think, you know, your heart, your soul, your spirit is telling you, I want to go and do this on my own. I want to take a chance. I want to make this work. I want to try. I want to try to stand on my own. I want to try to see if I can be independent and make my own money. I want to do this my way this time. And, you know, I think, you know, it's a lot for you to say that, you know, because like I said, I see you like hanging in there and hanging in there, you know, but you're at the end of your rope and you're like, I just can't keep doing this anymore. So the emperor, you know, who shows up upside down, you know, he's going to try to tell you that, you know, you can't do it and all the reasons why you'll fail, you know, because he doesn't want to lose you because you're taking control. This is somebody who likes to have the control. And you're saying, no, I don't want to be under your control. I want to do it my way. So I'm asking you to please let me go and let me do what it is I need to do in order to find my own way in the world. You know, so I really feel like you want to make your own money. You want to stand on your own. You don't want to be dependent on someone else to take care of you. And you're willing to take that risk. You're willing to take that chance. And I feel like, you know, this is going to make you happy because if you don't, you're always going to sit there and wonder, what if I did take that chance? What if I did try to stand on my own 2 feet? You know, what if I did, you know, reach out and try to make things work for myself? You know, so I really feel like, you know, you've been in a funk long enough here with this 9 of Wands and this 10 of Cups coming in reversed that you no longer want to be unhappy. You know, you know what you want to do and, you know, you just need to take a chance. You need to see, I just need to see if this is going to work for me. I just need to see if I'm going to feel better if I do this. You know, so there's a lot riding on you standing up and believing that, you know, I'm going to go my own way and it's going to be okay, regardless of what this guy has to say. All right. So listen, that's what I got for you this week. I feel your strength. I feel your determination, you know, and I think it's good. Run with it, you know, because this brings a lot of happiness. You have this idea, this great focus that you want to go in. You're ready to take the chance. The more yellow, you know, all the better. And then on top of that, you know, if we do this, you know, here we are in this 9 of Cups. 9 of Pentacles, more yellow. You know, you are heading for a place of happiness, all right, because you are tired of the struggle. The struggle has been real for you between you and this person and the situation that you've been dealing with, and now you are ready to stand on your own. All right, so listen, take what works, Pisces, leave what doesn't. We all know who we are in the story, all right? Sure appreciate each and every one of you, and if you appreciate what I do here, help me out. Hit that like button. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Really makes a difference to my channel, and I sure appreciate each and every one of you. All right, blessings. All right, be happy, be healthy, be kind. See you later. Hit that like button. Bye now.